Hi Pisces, this is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color. This is your reading for the first week in March. So it's February 28th through March 7th, 2021. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. 30-minute readings for $30. All the information is below. Additionally, I'll have a link to my website where I make t-shirts and scarves and other works of art, accessories, etc. So between readings, some of you know, I do a different one every time. So between readings, I have those little clementine thing. I don't even know what they call them. They used to call them, first they would call tangerines. Now they're not tangerines anymore. They don't have seeds. Then they were clementines. They don't call them that anymore. Now they call them halos. I don't know. Whatever they are, they're good. So I've been having them between readings. Makes me happy. Better than eating cake. Better for me than eating cake, I should say. I don't know if it's better than eating cake. Okay, here we go. This is really, wow. Okay. This is really interesting. I feel like this is really about the search for balance. This is really about the search for balance. Because this is the moderator. This is the alchemist. This is the one who makes magic by putting things together. The understanding of the spiritual and the material. Then we have, okay, so a lot of people see him as walking away. It's so interesting because these really correspond to one another. I think this is about balance between your work and your emotional life, maybe your love life or your family life. This is about really trying to understand the balance between the two and coming to some sort of, something's got to give. It's as simple as that. You know what it feels like? It feels like because to me, this card, the 8, a lot of people see it as walking away. I never see this one. I mean, yes, he's walking away, but I always see him really more walking toward. He's walking toward. That's why I always feel like this is the quest. Maybe there's a realization that you're spending too much time on either your creative projects or you're spending too much time on your work, and it's not good for you. You need to have a full life with all different sorts of things. If you're spending too much time on one thing, it's taking away from the others. Man with a plan. Man with the I love that. Man with a, I like, when it rhymes, it's great. So man with a plan. So the man with the plan is ready to let go of the overwork and is ready to let go of burden and has a new idea that'll be more creative, more fulfilling. You Pisces, you know what to do. You know what to do. And if it feels like a burden, then it's a burden. If it feels like you're working too hard, then you're working too hard. There's none of that, well, I owe this to people. Get out of that. You're not going to be able to see the path clearly until you leave room for yourself to be on the path. If you're so over busy you're not going to be able to see the path. You're just going to be busy with being busy. And I think it's time to like get on the path. Get on the path like toward enlightenment. Get on the path toward your dream. Yeah, that's the way it feels. Look, the path is here. Not many cards have the path. Not many, and the path is about balance. The path is about balance. This is all about balance. This is all about moderation. That's what this is all about. The perfect combo, the perfect combination. And sometimes we can get obsessed with, or not even obsessed, maybe obsessed is the right word. I don't know. We get so involved in doing things and in being involved in a project, we forget the rest of our lives. It's gotta stop. You know it has to stop. Because you've gotten to this point where look at how both of them are really in the same sort of position, right? Walking away, just walking. Because sometimes you bite off so much more than you can chew, you become overwhelmed, and then you just want to like walk midway. I'm saying, excuse me, that there's a new all those clementines. There's a new strategy and a new enthusiasm and a new way of doing things and a new action to take, sort of in the opposite direction, to get you back on the path. And you'll know what it is because you'll know what it is. And okay, so my ending in this card is really interesting. This is the union of body and mind. This is really about a union in a certain way, moderate and union. This is about the union of body and mind. This is also about the material, which is represented by the lion, putting his tail between his legs, allow himself to be tamed by the virgin. And the virgin is really purity. It's not about virginity. Virginity, whatever that means. The notion really of the virgin is about being pure. It's about being pure of heart, being pure of spirit. It doesn't have anything to do with sexuality. We'd like to believe it does, but it doesn't. You could be a whore and a virgin, I've heard. It's her purity of heart and her love through the spirit that allows him to be tamed, and for her to guide his strength. That's what real courage is about. Allowing yourself to be guided by spirit. That's what real courage is about. Doing the right thing, even if it doesn't look like the right thing, or it's like, even if you stand out from society. That's what courage is really about. And it's really about combining the messages you're getting and being on this plane, and not getting to a point where you're doing everything for everyone and you feel burdened by somebody else's burden, or you get to a point where you're ready to walk out because you're not appreciated. It's not about that. It's about finding a balance, and maybe asking spirit. It's like, will you help me balance my work home life? Will you help me balance my creative projects with things that are emotionally fulfilling? Because if you go too far on one side or too far on the other, you're going to get lost. You're going to get lost in the sea. And, you're two fishes, right? You're two fishes. And it's really about, at times, letting the fishes go up the river together or down the river together. Don't fight yourself. Don't fight yourself. Make them work in unison. Make them work in unison. So that they benefit one another. so that they benefit one another. Anyway, that's my little to do for Pisces. And bless you. Thanks for tuning in. Blessings. See you soon.